Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I thought it would be a good way to start the week with a nice energetic practice to get us back into our week. So let's come to child's pose. Bring your forehead down. And just for a moment here, let your body soften. Let your hips drop back to your heels. And notice how you're feeling this morning. Bring your awareness to your breath. Start to press into your hands. Lift your hips up. Downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs. And use this as an opportunity to feel into your body today. Find stillness. It may help to visualize your breath, breathing in from the ground up through your fingertips, all the way up through your arms, through your spine, to your tailbone. And then as you exhale, imagine the breath drawing from your tailbone all the way down through the backs of the legs, down into the heels, drawing back down to the ground. Breathing in, it's as though you're drawing energy up from the ground. Exhaling, just feeling that energy moving all the way through you as it returns to the ground. Taking one more like that. And then let's start to engage. So maybe we're just a little bit passive here, but can we try now almost like to squeeze your upper arm bones together? They're not really moving in space, but they're squeezing in as you're dialing your hands out. And then feel like you're lifting your tailbone to the sky as you lift your thighs off your kneecaps. Spread your toes wide. Breathe in, start to draw your heels up, and then exhale, start to draw them down. Breathing in, peeling up. Tippy toes, exhale, draw down. Breathing in, peeling up. Are your feet moving in the same way, or are they starting to cave in or roll out? Notice what's happening when you do this. Just going to be here for another couple of lifts and lowers. Don't worry if your heels are nowhere near the mat. And then from here, walking forward to the front of your mat. Take a ragdoll. Bend over your legs. Allow your whole upper body to melt down. Release tension from the back of the neck. And then let's release our arms and just sway from side to side, releasing your lower back. Head really floppy. And then slowly swing your way up to stand. Tucking your tailbone slightly. And then making your way into your Tadasana, mountain pose. I'm going to bring my big feet together, my big toes together to touch. Take a full breath in here, a full breath out. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, lift halfway. Step or jump back, high plank. You decide, I like to lower my knees. You may want to take a full chaturanga. Breathing in, cobra. Exhaling, downward facing. We know where we're going now. Muscle memory. It's there. We're building this memory. Downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Breathing in, find length. Exhaling, finding that sense of engagement. Your belly's gently engaged here. And then step or hop forward to the front of your mat. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Reach up, extend your mountain. Exhale, flowing down. One more. Lifting up. Step or jump back. Chaturanga, your choice. Upward facing cobra, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Right leg lifted up, 3-legged dog. Bend through your knee, stack right hip on top of left. And maybe here, the right foot starts to come across to the left to take it into a little back bend here. You're lifting up, you're reaching forward with that opposite hand. You can come back to center, come back to downward facing dog. Left leg lifted up, lift it back, and then bend through the knee, stack left hip on top of right. And then you're just coming to this little flip dog, so you're letting that left foot come over to the right off your mat, reaching up, you're pushing up through that bottom hand, and you're reaching up and reaching back, really engaging through your glutes. Come back to center, come back to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, step or jump forward. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose. Sweep your hands along the floor and then draw them up. If possible, in line with your ears. If not, just in front of you. And then finding the neutral pelvis. We're not rounding and arching. We're finding that neutral pelvis. Taking your time here. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, lift halfway. Step or jump back. Breathing in, lifting up to your back bend. Exhaling, downward facing. Right foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, hands frame your front foot. Same breath takes you down on that exhale. Breathing in, lifting up. Exhaling. Downward facing, left foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, hands down. Same breath takes you down, lower down. Breathing in, lifting up. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Right leg high, 3-legged dog. And then from here, step forward, high lunge. Coming up to your high lunge. And then from here, bringing your hands out in front of you, extending them. And then bring your palms together and start to peel your right hand along your arm. We're rotating through our spine. You're looking back at that back hand. And then do the same. You're coming forward. We're going to do this 2 more times. Opening out, turning your chest to the side wall and keeping your hips pointing forward. 1 more time. Beautiful, everyone. Feel that opening across the chest. And reach your arms up. Exhaling, warrior two. I'll turn and face you. Warrior two. So as a little added extra for sensation in warrior two, I like to imagine that my feet are ripping the mat together. You may like to do the same. You could always imagine you're trying to rip the mat apart and then rip it together. Notice how that affects the muscles in your legs. And then from here, extended side angle. Keep everything the same in your legs. And first position is to bring your right forearm onto your right thigh. As you reach your left arm forward, can you feel that stretch down the side of the body? Maybe if you have the flexibility today, you could bring your right hand down to the outside of that right knee. But this isn't a better position Remember, we're just using these postures so that we can find sensation, so that we can meet ourselves, explore ourselves and our reactions to these postures, physical and mental. Take one more breath. Keep opening up that armpit to the side wall and then coming back. Warrior two. Pivot on your legs so you're now facing the long edge of the mat. Breathe in, exhale, forward fold, wide leg fold. And then you have options. You could bring your hands to your legs. You could bring your peace fingers around your big toes like I'm going to do. And then draw your elbows out to the side as you start to draw your forehead down. Keep lifting your tailbone up to the sky. Keep lifting your inner thighs or your thighs off your kneecap. So there's that contraction there. Take one more breath. Hands to hips. Bring yourself back up. Stepping forward. Windmill through the hands. Lower down through your high plank. Maybe full chaturanga. Exhaling. Downward facing dog. Left leg. Breathe it up. Three-legged dog. And then from here, stepping forward. High lunge. Reaching up. So there's that real, as you reach up, really press into that back leg, back foot to really give you that anchor point. And then from here, hands out in front of you, keeping your hips level, back leg strong and straight. Start to rotate this way. How does it feel this way? I'm rotating back. And one side might feel really wobbly compared to the other. Just notice that. Reach your arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Go low if you can. And then find that softness. Use your breath to take you to that place. Extended side angle. Level one position is that forearm resting on the thigh as you turn your torso to the side wall. So we're not closing that chest down, we're opening it up. Maybe hand comes down to the outside or the inside. You could bring your hand onto a block even. And then just breathing into that opening, pressing down through that back foot as you reach forward. And then come back up, warrior two. Reaching up. And then from here, step forward to the front of your mat. Reach your arms up or come straight into chair. Lower your bottom all the way down. Take boat pose, Navasana. Options to bring your feet down, hold on to the backs of the legs. If you want to make it a bit more challenging, bring your shins up and you can either flex or point your feet. I'm just going to hold it here. Little mobility challenge. We're going to try and get up back into chair without using our hands. Can we do that? You could always cross over at the ankles to make it easier. And then lower back down, back to our boat. Holding here. Let's come back to that rotation we've just been working on. So bring your hands together to touch and then start to open out, rotating. Bring your feet down if you need to. Rotating to the other side. Let's go again, rotating. Keep lifting your chest up towards your knees, rotating. Have we got one more in us? Yes, we have. Keep going, rotating. Beautiful work, everyone. Woo. Yes, and we are coming down. Can we lower down? Lower down, lower down, lower down. Shoulders hovering, legs hovering, and then we are on the floor. Hallelujah. Enjoy the feeling of rest in your body. Take a full breath in here, a full breath out. Moving your head from side to side to side. So you can take any last positions you'd like. I feel like it's fitting to stay in Shavasana. Close your eyes, everyone. And just let everything rest.
Nothing left to do. Stay here, please, for as long as you can. Have a fantastic Monday.